Hello, HPD3 drivers. I'm Eric Meyer. I'm your NASA Great Lakes Chief Instructor. This video is to welcome you to HPD3 and give you an idea what the advancement procedures or the advancement process looks like right from the beginning, so you have an idea of what to expect. You have great understanding of what's going down, what's happening in the near future. There are 4 criteria for advancing to HPD4, which is incredibly fast and incredibly close. I will note that all these criteria have very little to do with driving quickly, driving fast, driving near the edge, and everything to do with situational awareness. So put that in your head right from the get-go that being fast is not a criteria to advancement. What? Yeah, true story. So that should tell you something. If you're focused on that, and a lot of people who come in our organization go, hey man, I'm fast, I want to be in 4. I'm like, great. Then we can work on the things that you're not working on and you're probably not proficient at, which is traffic management, close proximity driving, and offline driving and passing. So there are 4 criteria that you'll need to know about wanting to advance from HPD3 to HPD4. Number 1 is the 5-time rule of thumb. And the 5-time rule of thumb or more, it's 5 times minimum, is you need to attend 5 or more NASA Great Lakes events, not NASA events, NASA Great Lakes events in HPD3. And that's 5 or more at more than the same track, because if you're 5 Mid-Ohios, you're a one-hit wonder and you're not going to HPD4. Sorry, that's how we honor our system and honor our education, because we're education-based system. So there is a minimum of 5 events in HPD, in HPD3 and NASA Great Lakes regions. There are a few exceptions, but those exceptions are for very high caliber drivers who have autocross national championships, who have come up in competitive kart racing, used to race motocross, or one of my favorites is sport bike road racers. They usually are very, very fast. They know what an apex is, and they use all the track, because and they're crazy. So those are the exceptions. If you're one of those, come and find me, and I can, or Robin, and we can say, yeah, you can probably skate to HPD4 without doing a minimum of 5 times. But that's a big resume, and most people don't have that. Probably 5% of the staff has that. And we usually come and tap you on the shoulder, and we can single you out and say, hey man, we're booting you to 4 because you've earned it. So that's number 1, minimum of 5 times. Number 2 is a minimum of 3 quizzes that you'll need to take in order to advance. And those are tire basics. It's about 10 minutes. Speed secrets, ultimate speed secrets. This is the textbook for HPD 1 to 4. You'll take the first half of the exam. I recommend that you buy this on Amazon. I think it's $26. HPD 3 is the first half of the book. HPD 4 is the second half of the book. So that's quiz number 2. Quiz number 3 is Introduction to Data Acquisition. That one takes about 15 minutes. The longest one is Ross Bentley's quiz number 2. That's usually 20 minutes to a half hour. The other ones are about 10 minutes long each. And they're meant to give you education so that you can become a better driver. So that was number 2. Number 1 is 5 times. Number 2 is the 3 quizzes. Number 3 is the super secret thing you don't know about, and that's called peer evaluation from leadership, including myself and Robin and the senior HPD3 instructors. What we do when we're out on track is multitask, and how we multitask is we're working with you as a driver as we sit in the right seat. We also got eyes up on everybody to evaluate on who's really good and who's really not so good. So if you're not so good, it's generally because you're not comfortable getting close and you're unpredictable. Those are probably the number 2, the top 2 things that we see. You're uncomfortable getting close, and you're not aware of it, basically. So peer evaluation number 3, that's both peers, as in your driving peers, and our leadership. Last but not least is the 135 document. That's a I'll put a link down below. I'll put links to everything down below. The 135 document is your best friend. It is basically the test procedures or the checkout procedures for, I don't have one available. Sorry, I thought I had it right here. It is basically the driving test that spells out everything. And ironically enough, speed is not a huge factor in advancing. It's the only criteria which you do not need a perfect score on, a 5 out of 5. Everything is situational awareness based, close proximity driving, flags, awareness, everything's situational awareness based, except for speed. By the way, speed's super easy to learn. It's super, super simple. All the other stuff is hard. This is why we measure it. So there you have it, all the criteria for advancing. That's a minimum of 5 times, 3 quizzes, peer eval, and the 135 docs. If you got any questions, there are links below. Ask Robin, ask me. We're here to help. We're here to help you succeed and help you steer you toward hard work so that you become a super wicked driver. If you got any questions, just let us know. Thanks, and we'll see you at the track.